What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're right in the middle of the DLC case, talking to Norma de Bloom, and we have just established that the blood wasn't from the victim, Captain Jack Shipley, but that Orla was actually the one having blood from the bleeding head wound. I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder. Ugh! There must be something. Think, Phoenix. If I'm correct, then the victim's death occurred. Okay, let me think here. So the body, Captain was dead. Orla never actually hit him, therefore, and the blood was coming from Orla. So that would be before she saw it. If the victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting, then that would mean he died sometime before Mr. Plume was watching her. The events Mr. Plume witnessed took place at around 10:10 a.m. I must have something that can tell us about what happened before 10:10. Yeah, the 10:09 footage. Isn't that this one? Yeah, this one. Present.
Take that!
We've only seen the footage from 10:09 to 10:10 a.m., which means there's still footage going further back that we need to check. Or maybe I'm wrong. Your Honor, I request that all of the security footage be played for the court. All of the footage? Mr. Plume witnessed the cloud of blood at around 10:10 a.m., but I believe the victim was already dead by that time. So your assertion is that the murder took place before Mr. Plume arrived? Exactly. The security camera footage starts at 10 o'clock a.m. when the aquarium opened. And I believe there is vital evidence in that 10 minutes before. Harumph. You are quite the gambling man, right, Dono? Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes? I've bet on slimmer chances before, but when he puts it that way...
Hold it!
What you want, Athena? My boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackwell, so I suggest you get ready to eat a humble pie. Uh-oh, I can't back down now. I could use some pie. Well, if the defense is that confident in its importance... Prosecutor Blackwell, the security footage. That's right. Fulbright. I bet it's gone. Roger. I have the rest of the security footage right here. Do you now? Very well. Please play it for the court. Please have something for me. This is what it looked like at 10:10. The witness can be seen here. Alright, I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now. Yes, good. Go to 8. Yeah. Oops, okay, 6. Alright. It appears Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point. Now to see if I can find something from before this point in time. Okay. Nothing seems to be changing. Well, that's not good. I didn't see anything. Yep. Is that it? Yep, that's all the footage there is. Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for? We got nothing. Well, Wright Dono, those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see anything of significance? No, I had my eyes peeled. Just the whale moving in circles. In the footage we see, there was nothing. I thought maybe that rock thing at the bottom might have something, but there was nothing there. We can see nothing of importance in that footage. Just as I thought. You're right about that. That section was completely meaningless. It doesn't show a thing. That's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
Objection!
No, it's just the opposite. What do you mean by that? In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. Are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice? Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage but isn't? I don't know. Can I, is there a way to, I was really hoping I could just go through the evidence zoomed in. Oh, okay, yeah, the two, wait. I am curious, oh wait, no, wait. No. Okay. Orca pool diagram. No. We've already looked at the footage, right? I mean, hold on a minute. Wait, whoa! Wait a minute. If the body's here and it's 10-10 and he's in the tank, how does this body get on land like this? Exactly. Is that what they're trying to point at? Hold on a minute. Let's see. Nope. Calendar's stupid. Nope. Aztec gold. Nope. I don't want to watch that video again. Nope. Autopsy report. Nope. Which leaves. Nope. Okay. Let's stick with this thing then.
Take that!
The important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage. Oh yeah, well, that's the other point. You never see him get in the pool. Oh, that's right. If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the skull rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long. Wait a minute, are you saying? When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead. What? Order in the court! If that's the case, then when was the victim murdered? I don't know, Your Honor, but we now know it had to have been some time before 10 a.m. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client. But there is no one else who could have killed the victim. Not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well. Do you now? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence. The defense's trump card. That thing we found during our investigation yesterday. The coin. The bag coin to the head theory. I wouldn't go so far as to call it decisive, but now's the time to play it. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please submit your evidence. What evidence shows that the crime may have been committed by a human? And it took forever just to get this stupid thing.
Take that!
What's this? A coin! Yes, a fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon. This tiny little coin is the murder weapon? Mr. Wright, if this is another one of your bluffs. As they say, the bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these coins altogether, weighing a total of about 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is? Not yet. But there were coins scattered all around the body and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with the blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool. The side of the pool? But if the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orca did it. I realize you're trying to defend your client, but that theory is preposterous. How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once? It'd be pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature. And so where is this bag the coins were in? Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with them. They took it? The true culprit used the coins as the blunt instrument to commit murder. They then threw the body into the pool before the security camera started up. And then they left, taking the bag of coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla. That was brilliant, Mr. Wright. You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator. Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. I wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything. The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what does Mr. Plume witness? Oh, did she witness? That's right! I saw the killer whale attack the victim! Just like it did a year ago, singing a song! I guess there still is that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she was doing the same thing she did a year ago. Yes, let's read that again. I wonder, why did she was doing the same thing? But are they really that bizarre? What do you mean? To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around. Oh, it's that easy, yep. There it is, turn our thinking around, huh? Sounds good to me, it's that simple, yep. Being a lawyer is super easy. Super easy. Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. He hasn't even coined a term for it. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Oh? Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. I mean, it sounds like the whole doll situation. Isn't that part of her whole, the show? If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. Okay. Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions? I believe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case? It made her look guilty. Then why don't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case? No, the murderer took the bag, didn't kill the victim, so I guess they created a witness? Mr. Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Created a witness. Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca biting the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim. Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator? Exactly, and that would explain Orla's actions perfectly. But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her? Yeah, with the whistle, stupid. Yes, there is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior. With this! This! Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals. Ah, that must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows. Oh no! At this rate, Sasha's gonna become a suspect. The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. What? And as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. I, Norbert Plume, was set up. I, Norbert Plume, writer extraordinaire, was used. Yes. No. Ooh, woo. Get a hold of yourself. Mr. Plume, please do something about your cleavage. That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the bloodstained coin analyzed. You waste your breath. I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. You did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it. Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in. I'm sure that'll be all part of the next investigation day. In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the orca couldn't have done it. Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation.
Objection!
Overturn the defendant's accusation? I think not. Oh, my hair, my beautiful hair. Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. Well, that's very obvious. Yes, that could be true. It's like saying, the most times you're... okay, I can't think of one right now. He is merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. But Wright Dodo here would be easier to hook than any fish. That hawk sure does love the judge's head. Whoa, the bag! What's this? That coin from before and some sort of bag? A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this. How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And? Does the blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. I knew it! So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense in their coin, I am more than satisfied that it was. Prosecutor Blackwell, are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was the orca that killed the victim. What? How could you still suspect Orla? You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. What? But... are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being? To prove it, I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand. Marlon Rhymes is a witness? Oh, this is ridiculous. He's gonna bust out a rap, and it's gonna be bad. Dear Lord, let me drink some water. Hold on. Well, don't just stand there. State your name. I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness should be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently Wright Dono won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a beep. Alright, fine. I gotta talk. Well, then let's get this over with. Mr. Rhymes doesn't seem like a willing witness. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell is going to have him testify about. So could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness? Don't do it. Don't do it. Gah! Oi, yo, 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 ho! People of the law, time to testify! Chilling with my crew at the ship shape. Orcas, penguins, and the seascape. Well, that did rhyme. Cleaning and feeding. There ain't no end. But damn bratty kid, tools I shall transcend. Noob animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, ballin' with the rhymes. Okay, that was better. Still stupid. Oh my, I'm afraid I couldn't understand a word you said. Is that flip-flop music with the kids and the rap music and the pudding? So close, Your Honor, so close, and yet so far. Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. And it's been 20 minutes, so I'll end this video here. So stay tuned next Monday for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, buddy, buddy. You got nothing to say? I'm right here, you got nothing to say? Okay, that's bizarre. Calendar man. Judge Harkness, things to get done. Celebrate New Year party day with her heart. Go fishing, turkey day with family. New calendars. Lovely pinup